Good afternoon, folks. This is Joy Winters. Gas prices today were at $4.35 a gallon, and the high today is going to be 63 degrees. That being said, let's get into this thing. I got a little rant for you. The way people drive on 4-lane highways. A lot of people make the outside lane of a 4-lane highway, and this is how it is. This is just the law, but the outside lane is the driving lane, the inside lane is the passing lane. That way you're not confused when you're on a 2-lane highway which lane you gotta be in. We're kinda a student to know that if we're on this side, we're on this side. If we're on that side, we're going that way. Then, that being said, why couldn't we, just saying, put our driving lane in that lane over there and our passing lane in this lane over here? This is why this makes more sense to me than having it the way we actually do have it. If you're in the driving lane there and you have a breakdown and you need to get off the road, you can break down on the shoulder, which is the outside lane. If that's the driving lane, everybody's already accustomed to being in that lane anyway. So when they pass you up, they're not doing anything bad. Plus, if you break down and you should have enough time to scooch over to your center lane. But if you do, then you're still in a lane where people can still pass you very easily. That's one. Another is off-ramps and on-ramps. If you know there's an entrance and there's an exit, it'd be easier for somebody to get into a lane that is designed for passing and intervehicle traffic to be able to get into that, to turn off, to get off the off-ramp. Or in the same case as me, not having to wait nearly as much time to get on, because if that intervehicle traffic lane, the passing lane, was on this side, you wouldn't have to necessarily wait as much, and you could have warning signs that say oncoming traffic doesn't stop, and then that way they can just keep on cruising on to get up to speed, so they're not sitting there at the corner of an on-ramp looking, trying to hope, and then gunning, trying to get to where they're going. You know, just things I think about when I'm driving on the road and I gotta wait for some jackwagon who is in a completely empty road like it is right now in this lane. If he went to the inside lane, I could get on. So, some of that. Plus, it might be a little safer for the people who are doing things, because say it's nighttime, you're in this lane, and there's a curve that goes this way. You're going to have a little more road to adapt if the curve isn't clearly marked than you would if you're on the outside lane and the curve does that. Same thing with going the other direction. You'd still have the ditch and everything on the inside there that you could accommodate for. So that's some of the reasons why I would think that it would be probably more beneficial to be in that lane for driving instead of this lane. Now, I'm not an educated person on, traffic and all that stuff, and they may have done all the books and all the numbers and everything and scientifically proven that this is the lane you should be in while driving. So I'm not going to say that is, but on a mere man's point of view, as what I'm seeing, this lane would be perfect for passing, that lane would be perfect for driving. It would only take a few months to get everybody adapted to going over there, and then it would be a lot more easier for people to get on, get off, stop, emergencies, all that stuff. Plus, like, you're supposed to pull over for people that are in this lane. Well, if that's your passing lane, or that's your driving lane, this is your passing lane, then you wouldn't have to do that. Which causes less chance of a wreck when somebody's trying to go like this because you're trying to get over for somebody so that you can, pass them and everything. Just some things to think about. I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm near the end of my 5-minute spiel. Can't tell because this one ain't got a timer. I still haven't charged that GoPro. I need to get that GoPro charged. But anyways, that being said, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I always put a word in my comments near the end of the video, and that lets me know, or I put a word at the end of my video so that you can put it in the comments, and that lets me know that you made it clear to the end of my video. And today's word is going to be construction. If you can put the word construction somewhere in the comments below, I know you made it clear to the end of this video, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.